Hi guys, it's Leafy Murdoch here. Here today to do a video on, I've already done a review on the first part, but part 2 recently came out on the 30th of April, of Baki, the grappler, but it's a 2018 edition. Um, so this anime series starts way later in the manga, like quite far into the manga, and yeah, and it's just one of these series where it's like it's not the best thing, it's not going to blow your mind or anything, but it is great to watch. It's good, fun to listen to. The soundtracks to it is really good. I've one like they've taken a few soundtracks out of the second part or first part, which I loved, but it doesn't really make a difference. Like it's just a pretty heavy metal, like you know, atmosphere and soundtrack. And I watched basically how I got into it was Super Eye Patch Wolf's video he done about like months ago when the part one was out, and I was really interested to see like what it was about and that sort of thing. So yeah, if you want to watch my review, that's up to you. But if you really want to watch a better detailed version of why you should watch Baki, watch Super Eye Patch Wolves. If you type in Baki the Grappler, his review is why you should watch will come up. But yeah, it's basically like what I like about Baki is like it's like not just based on all around Baki. Like a lot of the time, it's actually surrounded by like secondary characters, like characters from the last part and in the series, and like their philosophies to fight and why they fight. And as Super iPad 12 said in the past, he's the creator. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but the creator just like studies and like does loads of martial arts. I think he was like something in this self defense or something like that in the army. Or I don't know, something like that. And so yeah, he's very knowledgeable, and his art, from judging from the manga, which I'm starting to read, is yeah, he's very good as well. So he's very like full, like got lots of like experience and stuff, and like looking at like different techniques and stuff in real life fighting. So you won't get like, in all due respect to Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball. Like he doesn't really teach you anything about fighting. It does all the sequences and that sort of thing. But like Baki like shows you like all of some not all of them, sorry, but like loads of different ways of fighting and like teaching you like basically learn a lot. You basically learn something from watching Baki or reading Baki. That's what I really like about it. And it's like and it's a bit of a weird comparison, but like Doctor Stone, you learn a lot about science, but in Baki you learn a lot about all the fightings and all the philosophies and stuff. And like you also get other things like outside things that help with fighting and that sort of thing, like I'm going to if you care about spoilers, but Baki losing his virginity for the first time. He's like having like he's basically telling you how he's like love for another person and like having pleasure and stuff. Like helps him fight better because yeah, during this scene, if you don't want to watch, I don't want to know spoilers, but just go and to part one now. Trust me, you'll like it. Um, part like he basically goes into saying like, oh, this is like comparable to fighting, but this time around, this is really like even with all the intensity and that sort of thing, but this time around he has to like care for this person and pleasure her, and like use his instinct to like make her happy in bed and that sort of thing. And yeah, so it's like just like you learn like not like philosophies and stuff. You learn like a lot about like what makes a great fight and stuff. Despite like been told like boxers don't like even like masturbate or anything like that before fights due to the fact because of like testosterone levels and that sort of thing. But it's interesting to see different aspects and different perspectives on martial arts and that sort of thing. And for example, we've learned like I know it's spoilers, but I've already said some spoilers already. But if you care about spoilers anyway, But we learned a lot in the last couple of episodes. We learned a lot about like Muhammad Ali. Obviously, it's a bit fictional when it's taken out, like not Muhammad Ali in a different light, and like describing like the way, like a different, like the way he fights, and basically saying that Ali's fighting style is basically not boxing but a martial arts sort of thing, and how much the strongest fighter in the world, Ogre, like respects that. Like he doesn't purely look at it as aspect of strength, but like looking at like what he's done for the world of martial arts, if you know what I mean, because it's not always just about kung fu or whatever. But yeah, and like it just like having a deep respect for Muhammad Ali in a different aspect, which is really cool. Not a lot of series actually do that. Like you get cameos like Goku facing Bruce Lee, like well not Bruce Lee, but subliminally facing Bruce Lee in Dragon in the original Dragon Ball series, and he facing Jackie Chan, but Baki actually goes deep into it and actually goes puts Muhammad Ali in the real world. Due to the fact that it was out in the 80s, it was only like 10 years later Baki started after Muhammad Ali, like I don't know precisely, but Muhammad Ali like was boxing at the time, which is quite cool. And honestly, like on the last episode, I didn't even know it was the last episode. Freaking out! I got so upset because I was like, we're about to start this tournament thing. I was really looking forward to seeing how that progresses. But then there's like end of series, so I have to wait. I don't know when or how long, but I've read up that it's actually renewed for a third season and the fourth season, which is thumbs up from me. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And I think some of the animation needs to be improved. Like it can be, well, it's not necessarily bad or anything like that. It can quite frankly be improved, and I just want to see it improved. Do you know what I mean? And it'd be interesting to see what happens in the manga, because obviously, as I said, it starts relay in the series, so I have to start on like chapter like well actually chapter one to like whenever to realise what the backstory is. But there's like a 2 season anime if you want to watch that beforehand, before watching Baki. I recommend just watching this to see if you like it. Trust me, I think you will. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It's been your boy Luffy Murdoch. I love you all. See you next time. Peace.